All right, man, look, let's get into a quick teach tape time. This is John Meredith, who I'm going to be covering, the number one corner in the recruiting class. And if he was in my program, this would be the things that I would get him to understand. Number one, he needs to understand that all receivers are stupid. So what do I mean? The receiver that he gets is a shifty guy, and he wants to come off the line of scrimmage. The number one problem is that receiver is shifting, and he's trying to shake John off the line, but he has not crossed the line of scrimmage, meaning he doesn't understand that he is not a threat yet. A receiver can shake all he wants to off the line of scrimmage, but until he's a threat downfield, it means nothing. Patience is a DB's best friend and a receiver's worst nightmare. So that's the first problem in this rep. Second problem in this rep is that his hands are too low. Look at his hands. His hands are not in a position ready to get hands on the receiver. If you are in a press position, that means you need to get hands on immediately to disrupt the timing of the route. That's the second problem. Third problem is look at his eyes. Eyes. His eyes are wrong. His eyes are here looking in the wrong place while the receiver is moving in this direction. So we've got to be able to get that fixed as well. Okay? Now, the next problem is when he releases, he opens up the gate. Look at the separation between the receiver and the DB. It is now a sprint to the football that he is going to lose 100% of the time against elite level guys like Woodard right here because he's opened the gate. Since he's opened that gate, now he's in oh shit mode. And when he's in that mode, there's clear separation between the receiver and the DB, meaning the receiver wins. Now he has to understand that he has to meet the receiver at the mesh point. What is the mesh point? The mesh point is where the ball is going to be. The receiver is clearly fully downfield, and now he's in a panic situation. How do I know he's in a panic situation? Look at his hands. His hands are reaching for the receiver. When you are reaching for the receiver, that means you are in a panic scenario and you are trying to recover as fast as you can instead of running full speed to his hip. Since he's in a panic situation, he reaches out, he loses his balance, falls down, and ultimately loses the rep. So let's recap. What are the things that happen? On the initial snap, the receiver is shaking off the line of scrimmage. When he's shaking off the line of scrimmage, he should initially put his hands on right now. The reason why he needs to put his hands on right now, there's been no threat vertically downfield yet. That's first problem. Second problem is when he finally releases, his eyes are in the wrong location. Third problem, when he hits that release point, he creates separation. Now you have distance between you and the receiver, and it puts you in panic mode. When you get in panic mode, he's reaching out, he has no contact, and instead of running to the hip, he tries to slow the receiver down by getting contact, which ultimately causes him to go off balance. These are the things that most DBs do whenever they have been the top player at their high school or in their level, whatever that may be. And then when they meet talent that is equal to them, now skills and technique are required. These are little minor adjustments that he makes. If he makes these adjustments based on his skill set, based on the length that he has, his game will take off. And this is what I teach inside the Elite DB Protocol program. You make those adjustments, John, and I'm telling you right now, your game changes. Let's go.